The new golden rule, a teacher's rumination. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting that everyone will suddenly get checked in. The definition of insanity can be seen in the inanity of the modern-day reality of hybrid learning. How can we even try to educate, to nourish knowledge, ask them to catch when they can't see where the ball is amidst a pandemic, while disparity and injustice bleed red and systemic? You've got to remember we're not even in the aftermath, we're in the during, our students enduring the wrath of an intangible villain who's already taken almost 500,000. I never knew how I missed smiles dotted of freshly lost teeth, how it showed the child underneath full of hope and wonder and anticipation for the tooth fairy who would leave compensation for this piece of childhood they left behind as they grew up too fast. But these holy, holy smiles are masked seemingly miles from sight, a constant reminder of a world that's not right. What do you do if you're 10 years old and your school's online, but through the screen nothing feels genuine? How do we teach kids to reach new heights in their learning when what's truly concerning is discerning which basic need can be compensated for when they walk through that classroom door? We look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and you don't have to proceed any farther than physiological. Really tell me what is the logic of trying to teach when even food, water, warmth, and safety cannot be reached for all of my students, let alone friendship or relationships or any sense of pride or accomplishment. Treat others the way you want to be treated. All my kids want is a hug, is a pat on the back for not giving up, is a book and a friend with whom they can cuddle up. So how do we treat others the way we want to be treated when our sense of togetherness is completely depleted, when all we need is a hug and a heart-to-heart, but the best way to take care of one another is to stay 6 feet apart? How can I grade in A's, B's, and C's when every day of their lives is defined by disease? How can I assess in math, reading, and science when every day of surviving is their bravest act of defiance? No. I grade in perseverance, in the daily resilience of simply being in attendance. I grade in persistence, as my English language learners ache from the untravelable distance between them and their family, between today's inhumanity and yesterday's semblance of sanity. I grade in positive attitude, finding the teeniest reason to feel a grain of gratitude. Survival is the threshold for success in my classroom, my piece of the school. Just weathering the day is the new golden rule.